Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Xueyi from the detention division was killed, and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the 2 behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous.
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that...
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging...
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as fox.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemist detected some... complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxian. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. This means that these Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borison's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle...
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead...
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, and following this lead in our investigation. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin. Incense ascends, entwined ethereal clouds.
Again?
Be of your body and mind.
Being direct is always preferable. Time for resolution. Still waters of living.
That's all you got?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Is that fear act?
Time to cleanse the filth.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. No great concern.
In the mood for another beating?
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and
A
mind.
little honesty would do us good. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Such brute strength.
If I may be so bold.
I have lived a bit with his strength. Over sevens, even with medicinal, by the end of the battle.
If that's the case, they're so-called, but I guess I'm just a healer.
All right.
Strain forth.
To this cloud knight.
No,
All these Borisin.
blood while he was still alive.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borson are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard it's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the forest of swords to drain his life force. But in the end, just like you said, Sancho, casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanent.
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borson. But Hule, the Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant his swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou law firm.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Fulai, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this very...
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement. Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borison. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they
Perhaps to those scholars, Borison are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borison attacked...
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo. Instead of allowing it to end up in the shack, it was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the idea...
Watch out! Even after suffering such severe attacks?
The stench of imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Be of your body and mind!
Time for revolution. Countless threads. Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Destined for oblivion.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
It too shall fall.
Immerse yourself in it. Yeah. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Free will, or was it fate?
In the mood for another beating?
Is that fear I sense?
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Slice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Time for resolution.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Be of your body and mind.
Countless threads.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
In the mood for another beating?
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
A little honesty would do. All lives to be revealed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing Deno. You've been reserved.
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule...
Are you suggesting the Marshal believed that this would...
Exactly. Why can Borison control the power of Moonrange? Can we fox? Each questioner had good intentions. But to the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also...
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but...
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a
This edition. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives...
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing... But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the alchemy...
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my men.
Quite the contrary.
Thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long, drawn lives? For example, you and now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, but let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day.
Stream 4.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they
The
did.
messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could
Hide their tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the Shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulay's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true mastermind. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Lord.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
And
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on Alafu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoners. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this, and don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation...
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulay was starving in the Shackling prison for... May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a
delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green...
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook them.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise,
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor...
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until... You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge? You see Borison as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will...
Lord Hulei!
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters.
Hulei. Have you ever wondered why it took them? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for return? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in...
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief!
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great
in our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named
This prophet, Mongus.
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Luofu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to...
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you...
But her prophecy has come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hulei! I assure you that right now, everyone in the Luofu is distracted by this stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your...
Perfect chance? To return to my weak and shattered pack, at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet, and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself.
Wait, what?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't...
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime... You will come back. Because Foxy...
can't believe he actually let me go. Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. For now, I'll do as he asked.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. We need to hurry, wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start. The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. Close the ports? Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star... We need to hurry, wherever we're going. What? Are you joking? How can I... Would you like to board my star... Well, my little... We need to hurry, wherever we're going. Keep what quiet? Come on. You want to leave alone now? Sure, the starting fare is 6 strails. Hey, you can't take my star skiff for free. Maybe you should withdraw some money.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. If I can help you. Hi, do you need my help?
Borisin are hiding in the Exalting Sanctum. You must
Borisin?
These Borisin are disguised as Foxians. Please warn the Cloud Knights.
Will you please wait here for a while? I'll find a soldier.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Could you please provide more details? Wait, I recognize you. You're the lost Yaoqing messenger.
I was brought here by the Borisin. Please make sure to report.
All right. I'll call for
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us. but I smell a familiar...
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more...
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my
What are you trying to do, Moktok? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. Remember, these...
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's luck?
Oh, exactly. They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst a flock. My cubs are hungry. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunted. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way, no.
Fine. You can torture me until I talk. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yaoqing wanted to take me away? I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of Moonray. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, Healer the Yaoqing. You seek power. Well, then let me tell you the answer. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep... Laugh all you want. But only I know the truth behind every... This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borsim warhead. And the ritual that decides the new war... Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. I thought all hope was lost after 7... All right. Now it's your turn.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we...
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borison. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blow.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borison that can be easily killed. The advantage, a vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries, is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be...
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first... You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long.
A Stelssv to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were at...
We predict their next move, and we take... Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news, to make it seem as if nothing... Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the Stelssv will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that they are a bit... First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we... Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lock?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists. Well, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to address a peculiar...
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss.
Lieutenant Yenxing!
You're aware of the Borison prison break?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while.
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yenxing's contest. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenxing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing
This is not a location for a cloud night on guard.
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye?
Yes.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia as on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to...
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, they...
Why are you still here? As I said,
No. I never issued...
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asked how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
How familiar. Being direct is always preferable. Time for resolution. Familiar. Destined for oblivion.
Time to twirl!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to twirl!
Countless threads. Thus our fates become one. All lives be revealed.
Step up, let's see ya.
Time to twirl!
Is that fear I sense? So far, like a wisp of silk.
In the mood for another beating?
A little honesty would do us good.
Time to twirl!
Is that fear I sense?
It's nothing.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this!
Because I need answers.
You were all you want me to talk. Fine.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave them. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knight.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could—
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave.
Oh, just a hazy past that I can barely recall. The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down Xianzhou.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yao Qing.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent—
I've found them. Zhao Chou is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal my—
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia.
The hunt is not over yet.
Please, save me. Zhao Chou, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot.
I see. How is the front?
The Borison beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun.
What about General Ryu? Any news from her? I'm her healer.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect— The General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us— I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body—
Her blood pressure is dropping.
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xianzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such a
Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borison, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast, with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her, and in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to Sol.
Hule, June, all this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed, but once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value... Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peace.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hard.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a... what a shame, what a shame. Your story...
Can you even feel respect?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you we will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered.
That doesn't... Mock talk. What's that?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our starskips...
Calm down, Mock talk. Look at you now.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the...
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the Wolf's creed. Weak creed bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Mock talk. Let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Don't come any closer. No!
Mock talk. We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear. Now, you devious monkey, come out.
Chow.
Milza.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, Monk. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood. From this, follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey! Give the wolf a dead end, when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous, in brutal battles, embrace their eternal pride! Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is...
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't...
That was the mission my grandfather entrusted to me. You just rely... As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember. But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds?
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you're defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me.
Master Yoon Lee, please, I'm about to compete.
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your...
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. Master Yoon Lee, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yoon Lee, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yan Qing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard. If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself?
March 7th, a young beauty.
All right. When people ask you, you might as well...
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive! Miss Yoon Lee's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission... Please, follow this path. The contestant...
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, this is the contestant hall.
There are so many...
March, before the war dance begins, my grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person... You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you?
Master Yoon Lee's old metal is taller than a person. Being able to...
Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory.
Why would you tell me?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to
know myself and know...
Oh, you're March 7th, the stand-in for Lieutenant?
That's right.
as you can see, I am the journalist.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really got...
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yang, this is just gossip from unreliable sources, but... My apologies. This was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yang Cheng has his own affairs to tend to. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing? March 7th, you are quite arrogant. Thank you very much for accepting.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yan Qing I've heard so much about. And finally, who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This last-minute replacement. March 7th.
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once, I'd have brought...
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the...
That's right.
What? You're Mark...
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who was...
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic.
Yes. Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Li. Nothing out of the ordinary. Another awkward pause. I knew it. Did you get it? Wolves sounds like waves.
He's actually explaining his...
Making things up.
There are still many guests arriving here.
Understood.
The first round of the war dance is about to begin.
Me? I'm fine. As soon...
Just make sure to maintain this composure when you go in the ring.
I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my...
So? Do you want...
I knew it! Let's go.
Enough knowing the enemy for now. You're even...
It's saying I'm...
Well, looks like that's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on.
Walk through here, we'll be able to see the war dance's official venue. Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats? Look over there. That's the ring we'll be... Master Yunli? Well, it's too late. Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Hyan gave me, it's when it stops speeding that we need to worry. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship. I wonder how Master Yanqing is... Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of...
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible.
Yes, General!
You two, follow me. What's a signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
You will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait.
General, I failed you.
A declaration.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join...
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death.
Nice like a good brute, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Being direct is always preferable. Catagons? Countless threads, thus our fates become one. All life will reveal.
What are you looking at?
I wasn't able to sit.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? What on...
Hulei is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hulei can't have more than a few dozen people.
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hulei's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. I've seen him convert up. This is Hulei's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed...
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all...
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have all...
But if Hulei succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey. What Hulei wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more. No matter what Hulei does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to...
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that, before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, there is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemy's movement, but being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Stelssv Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildzut.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament.
If Hule does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing, I need...
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear...
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud... Be on your guard! Calling Stelssv Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Stelssv Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving...
Hold them back! I will be there immediately.
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the Law Fu. Try not to go too wild. Stream 4. Gleeful. Stream 4.
We have cleared out the enemies in Stelssv Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against... I know Jiao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but... now is the time to bring... Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow!
What's that? Everyone, out of the way!
I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these... That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an... I wouldn't say always, but often would be fair. Just take a good look around. If you can find one or two I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have...
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength, so decisive, so brutal. She is more like it.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to... But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself, it is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me.
Save your energy. Yeah, I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only followed the warhead for this recent... The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
How honorable. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel.
It boils in my veins.
Difficulties.
The Morrison resurgence is at hand!
Morrison resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely as you did 1,000 years before? You see it, Zhou Yaoqing. Well, ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Thank you, friend.
Nice like a good brew. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Oh dear. Time to kill!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Like this will set me running!
It's all yours!
How familiar.
A little honesty would do us good.
Destined for oblivion.
Time to mix things up!
Don't worry, it's just a script.
Bound by the threads of demise.
Free will, or was it fate?
Step up, let's see ya! How's this taste?
Don't worry, it's just...
How familiar.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Still waters of oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya! Time to mix things up!
Don't worry. It's just...
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Free will, or was it fate? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Hold on.
Destined for oblivion.
That's all you got?
Still waters of oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
Borisin resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths.
It seems that Montauk got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate.
Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. A little hunting game.
Stand down, Monza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, the people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you—
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that, when you think about it, this was a gift from the board, the Merlin's Claw. I shall before you arrive. I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared, and begin my journey home. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a—
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter,
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security.
It's easy for my grandfather to say. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? The Cloud Knights are all in position, following—
Very good. Although,
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to... However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working... All Cloud Knights on the Sky Split.
March 7th and I could already tell. It's clear that every...
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time?
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay.
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I'll be fine. I have to check on this immediately.
Marge, it's me, Yunli.
She's still in... You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge. I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean...
March, calm. Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that. Ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please.
Why? Because for us nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I'm... March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is 3, 2, 1! Wait a second!
It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you?
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule. So...
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that... What's happening? Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to...
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! Right on time!
Nice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Yes, you!
Being direct is always preferable. Catadons?
Right on time!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Strike while the iron is hot. Strike! Melt! Down to earth!
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas.
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borisin will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Go. We need to... Come with me. To the ring. Stream 4. This way. We're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Sienjo Lawfu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Sienjo Lawfu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos. Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance. My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped,
We should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight's soldiers.
But what do we do if Hula...
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Stelssv traffic. Then, when the time comes, General Fei Xiao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to...
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense, this hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be ones...
That jolt just now. Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on you guys... You're not Cloud, you're... Looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
Time for resolution. Free will, or was it fate? Desperate for oblivion.
Time to mix things up!
You're the best! Oh, come on! Let me fight!
Water to the flip. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That's what you got? How's this taste?
You're the best!
Nice, I get my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Ready to shine.
In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
Time to show you what I can... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
Bathe in gold.
I could take 10 of you! The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
A hall below the ring. I remember it being this way. Master Yanqing! What are you...
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Split.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knight. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger.
Please. I am March 7th, a sword master who will...
Yun Li, Miss March, may your blades be sharp.
May your blades be sharp.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Blessed shall send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Lost
Not have any worthy warriors.
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
All life revealed with perfect clarity.
Skills polished, ready to shine. Pardon my manners.
Still water to oblivion. Again.
Make sure to keep yourself safe this time, Mark.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Blessed shall send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Lost Earth.
Send your love, not have any warriors. You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me?
Such insane power!
Opening act for me until Queen Shao finally arrives.
Destined for oblivion.
It ain't over.
still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I weep for the departed. It shall fall.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this!
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Don't worry, it's just a
like
scrape.
A good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You'll make good practice. Nice job!
So familiar.
Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this!
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
See, we shall send some young girls to slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Law Food.
Send your love without any words. You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me?
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this!
Oh,
Such insane power!
Finally arrives.
Nice like a good brew. Full.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Send some young girls to slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Law Food.
Better send your love for worthy warriors.
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat in the hands of a young cub.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? Just how wrong you are.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
You've got...
That's insane power!
Opening up. Sound finally arrives.
All will eventually
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Here you go, Master!
You've got a lot of nerve!
Not your sports tonight! A hero's life is hard.
You've got a lot of nerve! Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. You've got a lot of nerve!
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I have something for you.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nice like a good friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
You've got a lot of nerve!
It's nothing.
You've got a lot of nerve! Perhaps you... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nice like my friends. Indulge yourselves! It's nothing.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule. Remember this. My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Law Food.
guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Come here. You've got a lot of nerve.
Still waters of oblivion.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Ambush is enough to defeat me.
Such insane power!
Opening up. We shall finally arise.
I weep for the party. It too shall fall.
It ain't over.
Destined for oblivion.
Time to ship Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less card! Watch this!
I have some.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up. Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself!
Sweep with all your might. Cops. Do not run. Only goes home. Running is never enough.
Time for an overhaul.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Shout. Not that. Much more than that. Your people before my... I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live with.
What you're saying is, in your eyes...
Do you think you have some other escape route? Jiao Cho.
But you...
After all, I'm sure she understands not even your god and the only way to... I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame.
Are you the healer?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me. If you're a healer...
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle?
Okay, then...
What are you talking about? I'm just...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands...
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people. Even though there will always be sickness and I cannot speak for the dead. But I know that General Yueyu
as well as all the warriors that never returned from... They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions...
Jiao, this is an order.
Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hule. Unfortunately, a humble dust. I took the most lethal poison known to this world. I will do my best to cure you. Bring victory to the Yacht.
So, you want to play dirty? Here, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hule's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
Someone else take this one? It's time for us to put this dog down! Nice job! Not very time to show you what I can reach. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, Jet!
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya!
Time for an overhaul.
Nice, I can play friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed.
A pathetic little poison like this. You think this is enough to turn the tide of
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Step up, let's see ya! Nice, I can play friends. Indulge yourselves!
It may be hard to kill. That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Oh, I get it! Now watch this!
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you?
I've never been better.
Take it easy, young one. Your wounds look quite severe. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time? I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. Come, we need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. Where's Yanqing? That was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I...
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you. But,
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're just
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your...
Yes, I was defeated. But this was not unexpected.
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
What? Clearly don't have one.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Free will, or was it fate?
Step up, let's see ya! Time to mix things up!
I can breathe easy
Time for
again.
an overhaul.
Rice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves! In the mood for another beating? It ain't...
Got a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
You are not worthy.
Still water to the... I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Become resistant! I will devour.
How many can you block?
I have something for you.
You are not worthy.
Confidence.
Practice is over. Swords descend! I've dishonored the blade.
Destined for oblivion.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Much obliged.
My second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
That's how you do it.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
You cannot hide. Pray, I will devour you.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
You are not worthy.
Time to mix things up.
Much obliged.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Become resistant!
My second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I will devour you.
Another journey begins.
You won't get away.
That's all you got?
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You are not worthy. You are not...
You cannot hide. Pray, I will devour you.
Still waters of oblivion.
I have something for you.
Step up, let's see ya.
Become resistant! I will devour you.
In the mood.
Rip this body up.
If I could do it all again.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Step out of it, General! Blade and flight!
Got a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Time for an overhaul.
Not worthy. Futile resistance!
I will devour you!
You won't get away. A one-time enemy.
Free will, or was it fate?
I have something for you.
Step up, let's see ya!
Still waters of oblivion.
Time for an overhaul. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us! Trying.
I promise. I will cure you.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao.
Is this the Sky Splitter? Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rule.
We can't let her get away!
Snap out of it,
You always leave the hardest, but even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange? That is your enemy. This rage. I remember the taste. Isn't that right, Fish?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die.
Just consider the effect of your imagination before every hunt. I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not when I learned your story from Zhao Zhao. I realized that he had always been hiding a secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? This time, waiting for this day to come. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Omni General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest
No. Please.
countless times. But they have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you. When the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This.
So-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Lulei.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's claw, you
you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we see. At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you went to the arms of your new master's arm without hesitation. But you, they know, too now, your greatest fear is about to come true.
Way to instill terror within me. All of this.
It's time to turn to no matter how deep the hatred you bear for poison. No matter how much we may consider each of you devoured the crimson. The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hold with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, they would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. But I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle. For those who are truly strong, Foxy and Porson are no more. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Your healer, Jojo, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die. But if you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew.
So this was the path that you prepared for me.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters.
I'm sure my answer. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxy and Porson are known except these troops, and the Porson will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the scar of your name into the Shepto's history books. Or into the list of...
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time. In order to escape the whips.
Nurgle, don't stop! I can't run anymore. They're still behind us. Don't stop! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just hug, we will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run! Quickly! We can do it! We can escape!
We ran and ran. With all the strength we had, I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my cool... In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world. I prayed to the god of the skyboat that I would never have to... They ignored me.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle and the gods who never plead nor cry, who walk silently from above. Do you understand now, son? You and I. You were a beast that was born.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for?
I fight, so that I can turn the stars above into what I'm out to you, Saran.
I fight, so that one day I will never have to witness another shoot.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become...
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every... Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all the ingredients of how
I once knew soul and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon. Take back your disguises. A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borson and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Swords descend!
That won't do.
Fear! Not fear! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
I have something for you.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for swordplay!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Make your move, Ule. Never hesitate!
That won't do.
And your life will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
Time for an
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable! Once to the battle, you will first have to beg for my mercy! Pierces your skin! Experience for 700 years! Tears of blood. All living creatures howled. I once was
Unbelievable. Now, I will use your hand beast as my
back your disguises. A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borson and Foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you. The fearless will not fear. Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
That won't do.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
No water for me. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable! Ah! How many can you block? Never hesitate! Grow wings, and your life will be stolen. Fight to the death. You shall live forever!
That won't do.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Time for swordplay! Wants to devour me. It will first have to beg for my mercy!
That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Time for an overhaul.
Pierces your skin!
I'm counting on you to wrap this up, Himiko.
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
Tears of blood. And all of you how I once was. Now, I will use your enemies as my weapon. And one. Take back your disguises. A wolf lurks in the heart of every poor set of boxes. From the moment it will devour you.
Rules are made to be broken.
I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself!
You won't get away.
Time for an overhaul.
Make your move, Len. Fear, not fear. That won't do. And your life will be stolen. And you shall live forever! If it wants to devour, it will first have to beg for my mercy! That was not worthy. I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I am no exception.
Let's go.
Heed my command!
Step up, let's see ya.
Never hesitate!
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
That won't do.
In the mood for another beating?
I swear to be the arrowhead. Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable! You won't get away.
Let's go.
hunting game ends here. Your bootleg. Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored Preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're up.
Tauron? What? Elder Tauron? I remember.
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this... Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now,
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in aboard that marked-up map as a map of prisoners' escape.
Is semblance reversion essence?
So...
That's right. Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the Seat of Divine Foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you? Ever since the sedition of Imbibidor Lune, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even... Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks, and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fight but Elder. Your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You...
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sin. Lingsha. Dan Heng.
I was initially skeptical. Breaking the covenant of...
Once my plan succeeds... For 1,000 years, the Alliance's path... Imagine, if there... Once the war ended, these...
So... I'm deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely different.
Hold it!
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng, this is Sterling Shaw.
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, did it? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory.
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the
You talk a big game.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor...
Danheng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, the oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Do whatever it takes! Make sure
the stench of evil. Be of your body and mind.
A little honesty would do us good. Catagons? Countless threads, all with thus our fates become one. So softly, like a wisp of silk.
In the mood for another beating?
Again? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
A little honesty would do us good. All lives be revealed.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns cold. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Step up, let's see ya!
Is that fear I sense?
Again?
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of pure body and mind.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
A little honesty would do us good. Time for resolution.
Another journey begins.
Countless threads. Thus our fates become one.
like a wisp of smoke.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
A miracle. All life will reveal.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Still waters of oblivion.
Oh, familiar. A little honesty would do us good. Catadons.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of pure body and mind.
Step up, let's see ya.
Of no great concern.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Is that fear I sense? Countless threads. Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Time to cleanse the filth.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Thank you, friend.
Nice, I get my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya.
A little honesty would do us. All life will reveal.
Be of your body and mind. The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time for revolution. Countless threads. Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Time to cleanse the filth.
The way is fraught with difficulties. All life will reveal.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
In the mood for another beating?
A little honesty would do us good. Catadons.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Dragon Lady, are you alright?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller.
If it's her, she will...
In terms of Marsh, given the Vidyadhara's vow, as I mentioned, I'll take... With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am... Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for... The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps...
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted... And just moments ago, Hule was...
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, kid. All right, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there.
Next time...
Well, there's not... If I had been in the ring...
You sound exact... I'm the least accomplished in sword...